Let's talk about agent manifest. The agent manifest describes the essential properties of an agent, and these properties are used in online agent discovery. The manifest includes data such as identity, which is normally name and description of the agent, input and output content types, metadata, and runtime status. In the manifest data, you can specify any of these content types for both input and output. Star means any, so star means any content. Image /star means any image. Text plain is for text. Application JSON is for JSON structured data. Image PNG and image JPEG are for images. Application PDF is for PDF documents. The picture on the right side of the screen shows a very simple manifest defined for an agent in Python code. So as you know, we normally create a function and then we decorate it with server agent. You provide the manifest inside the server.agent. In this example, we have provided name, description, content type for the input, and content type for the output. And as I mentioned before, we use these pieces of information for online agent discovery. On top of the name, description, and content type, we can also provide metadata. Metadata or metadata includes programming language, framework, version, author, contributors, dependencies, recommended models, tags, domains, links, capabilities, and creation dates. You do not need to provide all of these pieces of information. You can pick and choose based on what you want to basically do with your agent and how you want to handle your agent discovery. In the picture on the right side of the screen, you will see that I have provided this metadata in Python language for the server that we created before. And as you can see, metadata is a type itself. So you need to import metadata class. And then it has programming language, framework, version, author, and author is also a class. You need to import it. Dependencies is an array of dependencies. So you need to import the dependency class. And it has dependency type and name. Apart from that, we have links. Links also is an array of link. You need to import link. We have capabilities. Likewise, capabilities is an array of capabilities. So you need to import the class capability. Let's see this in Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, I have made a copy of the server.py program that we had before. I just put it on there, a subdirectory called agent manifest. This is exactly the same server that we worked with before. I just have added so much metadata to it. First of all, as you can see, I have imported these classes on top of message. Metadata, author, dependency, dependency type, link type, and capability. This is the function, and I have decorated that function with server agent. I have provided name, and then description. Input content type is text plain. That means that I only accept simple and plain text. Output content type is text plain. And then I have provided metadata, which is an object of type metadata. And in metadata, I have programming language, framework, author, dependencies, and so forth. Now let's run this. So it's listening on port 8000. Let's go to Postman. This is Postman. If you remember, the first endpoint that we called before was agents. Let's make a call to agents again. As you already know, it will return the list of agents. However, this time I get name, description, I'm getting metadata. Some of them are null, and that means that I have not provided those pieces of metadata, such as documentation or license. However, I have provided framework, programming language, capabilities, domain, tags, created, links, and so forth. So again, if you provide one of these, it will appear here, otherwise it will be null. ACP at the moment doesn't support offline service discovery. You need to use a service discovery service. For example, BAI does have the service discovery capability. If in a browser you go to bai.dev/agents, you will see a long list of agents that you can use. These are agents that people have developed and have added to BAI agent library, and then you can also search if you want, and you can, for example, say I want an agent that is developed using ACP. If you click on it, you will see there is one here. Or you can say I want agent that is developed using LangGraph. It shows you the agents. It's not a very large library, but it's an example of offline agent discovery.